Let's get ready, y'all. Y'all ready? Get some of this info.
You niggas can't rap, not even a little bit. You niggas don't trap, not even a little bit. You niggas stay cap, more than a little bit. You niggas not act, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, not even a little bit. First some of the line, wasn't even feeling it. Seen them offline, wasn't really living it. No, I can't rock, not even a little bit. You niggas can't rap, not even a little bit. You niggas don't trap, not even a little bit. You niggas stay cap, more than a little bit. You niggas not act, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, not even a little bit. First some of the line, wasn't even feeling it. Seen them offline, wasn't really living it. No, I can't rock, not even a little bit. Kaboom, look who's in the room, like Dr. Doom with the static flow. About to go off on you niggas cause y'all don't deliver the proper status quo. About being trappers or rappers, that don't matter. I'm a killer with a natural flow. I'm not your average Joe, talking cars or clothes, or I'm out here fucking all the baddest hoes. I put the shit behind me like a ladder road. Now I'm on the road to show you lying ass niggas how to rap, not about trap, but to elevate, to be great and hit your soul. It's time to switch your rhymes up like an audible. I'm so tired, you niggas lying like I don't know that you work at the grocery store and really don't got a chance to push that door. I got a lot on my mind, I don't got no time to hear y'all lines with fake shit. If you did that crime or did that time, bring clever lines and make sense. Some of y'all so basic, the auto-tune be having y'all doom and y'all think it's greatness, but really your flow is copy and pasted. Just popping pills and getting faded. Shooting guns is how we banging. Dogging bitches and ducking cases, that's the same shit everybody be saying. That's why the rap game tainted. Not original when you create it. Y'all just wanna be what you see on TV, and it got me saying niggas can't rap, not even a little bit. Niggas don't trap, not even a little bit. Niggas stay cap, more than a little bit. You niggas not act, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, not even a little bit. First some of the line, wasn't even feeling it. Seen them offline, wasn't really living it. No, I can't rock, not even a little bit. Niggas can't rap, not even a little bit. Niggas don't trap, not even a little bit. Niggas stay cap, more than a little bit. You niggas not act, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, not even a little bit. First some of the line, wasn't even feeling it. Seen them offline, wasn't really living it. No, I can't rock, not even a little bit. I don't be in the street making moves, but I got a few homies that really do. Lying on myself, something I don't do. There's street codes and y'all tend to break the rules. Why lying your raps? What you got to prove? Not being yourself is how you lose. I'm giving truth, then living proof that being yourself is really cool. But see, you gotta be G by yourself with nobody looking. You ain't gotta be a thug to get it out the mud to turn nothing to something. So I think it's time for y'all to quit fronting with the hustling. Cause even mainstream niggas ain't real. It's about time y'all enhance y'all skills. Rap about something that I can't feel. Gotta be from the heart and it gotta be real. That's for real. It's time to kill all mama rap cause I ain't feeling it. Whack ass lines ain't good for the spirit. I respect the ones that's living it, but not the ones that's pretending. Cause them niggas lame. You niggas can't rap, not even a little bit. Niggas don't trap, not even a little bit. Niggas stay cap, more than a little bit. You niggas not act, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, not even a little bit. First some of the line, wasn't even feeling it. Seen them offline, wasn't really living it. No, I can't rock, not even a little bit. You niggas can't rap, not even a little bit. Niggas don't trap, not even a little bit. Niggas stay cap, more than a little bit. You niggas not act, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, not even a little bit. First some of the line, wasn't even feeling it. Seen them offline, wasn't really living it. No, I can't rock, not even a little bit.
So, I don't know if she had an emergency. She said if anything came up, she would hit me. So we are just waiting to see if she will be popping in. I'm just going to play another song or two. Just so you know, Aboriginal Power is live. I'm not sure if you guys are subscribed to him. Make sure you subscribe to him. He definitely puts out a lot of information. Um, Yes, sis, I see Mama Bear. I'm like, dang it, he would go live now when she called. But yeah, I'm gonna see. I don't want to say hopefully she rescheduled. I want to see what the bro talking about, obviously. But I'll definitely have to be available for her time. So far she hasn't come in. I don't know if she's trying to clear up a couple of things or what's going on. But she did say she was ready around 10, which is my time, 11 her time. So we'll give her a few minutes. If not, I'll probably hit her and let her know I ended the stream. And I'll just play another song or two, guys, while we give her about at least 5 minutes to get in here, knowing her schedule and what's going on. So we do appreciate the nurse having time to go over some important information with us. So, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just looking for a feather girl, you know? Let's get it. What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. You my weather girl. I'm just looking for a wife. Would you be my feather girl? What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. You my weather girl. I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? Yeah, you bad. Yeah, you fine. I'm just trying to make you mine. You ain't worried about these pennies, girl, cause you know you're a dime. And I knew that I would have you. I just had to wait my time. Had to know you past looks, cause you know that love is blind. Met you at the powwow, asked you what's your tribe. You asked me, mom, we politicking, then we caught a vibe. So you rocking your feathers, you can say you caught my eye. From that moment, girl, I knew that I could probably make you bride. Girl, you the truth, shorty, what you wanna do? Come and be a winner, you know I could never lose. Wanna be a man now, tell me what I gotta prove. You the realest, so that's why a nigga really fuck with you. What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. You my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Would you be my feather girl? What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. You my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? Damn girl, you do that thing damn well. I know you indigenous, what's your tribe? I can't tell. Are you Choctaw, Chickasaw, Cherokee? No interracial girl, I only fuck with chicks that look like me. I like a long-haired, melanated vibe with no guidance. Shorty, I'ma be your guide. Let me show you how to live. It's not enough to just survive and maybe have a couple kids if I end up between your thighs. For real. Intellectual convos about a book or something. That smirk emoji like you giving me that look or something. You keep it real like you carrying a hook or something. So if you want it, you got it. Ain't gotta look for nothing. What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. You my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl? What's your name? What's your sign? I'm just trying to make you mine. Chocolate girl, you know you fine. Do I ever cross your mind? Get it wet, make it rain. You my weather girl, I'm just looking for a wife. Won't you be my feather girl?
All right, guys. She has not hit me saying that she needs to reschedule. I'm assuming she's trying to finish something up and she'll be trying to join us as soon as possible. I'm not sure. I know her day was really busy yesterday. She possibly, maybe even home and just getting up and getting herself together, but ready. So we'll give her a few more minutes. Definitely want to make sure that we're getting this information about 10 after. Um, if she has not shown up in the next 5 minutes, what we'll do is we'll end this and we'll reschedule it again. We're open to her information. Make sure you guys are tuning in tomorrow at 6 o'clock on the main radio live. I will definitely have some interesting programming for you guys. Make sure you guys, if you can, complete this fasting with us. Make sure you're starting at 12, 3, and 9 with your meditation. Take about a minute or two to just meditate on perfect frequency, everything moving in the way that we need it to move, clearing any obstacles by way of anything that we're looking to accomplish right now in our world. So that's what we're going to be doing when it comes to that. So try to stay focused, guys. Do a little bit of fasting today if possible. The fasting could be just ridding yourself of something that you're dependent upon. The guys love, like your marijuana, maybe not smoke today. Maybe minimize your smoking to right before bedtime or midday, something of the sort. Find something that you can fast out of, including certain food. Please don't eat any meat if you can. If you do substitute with a little bit of snacking, make sure it's something very nutritious, fruit, some vegetables, things of that nature, salad, that's fine. If you want to continue with this little journey with us, it'll be until midnight Monday morning or Sunday evening. So it's not long. But be open to that if you hear this video. I know everybody's over there at Power right now. So just so you know, that's what's going on. I'm going to play one more or two more. We'll give her about 3 more minutes.
Enemy of my tribe, I opera mind. so what's happening? Government and all y'all crossed the line, so what's happening? My ancestors wouldn't like you cross
That
the
heat
line,
right
so
here.
what's happening? We original, y'all GMO, y'all lying. I do this for my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, oh yeah, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji. I do this for my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji. I do this for my Niji. Should've left me where I was, cause I ain't never scared. Took that little ice off my neck for this arrowhead. My nation, my Niji, someone thorough said. Real Americans, still pure blood, we thoroughbred. I'm like, let my people go and just take me instead. When it's red or blue pill, I'm only choosing red. I'ma always choose my people, you can keep that bread. Our government owe a trillion, you can keep that bread. If it's one thing Jim Crow is showing me, I don't want no white folks ruling over me. I don't want no politicians ruling over me. I don't want no po-po ruling over me. Only somebody just like me gon' treat me like me. I'm Anya Cherokee, the Chief and Dr. GLE. I'm still a G like EST. Might not be as G as me. You
Same here,
think you
bro.
free, but you need remedy to be as free as me. I'm from the hood, I'm still waking up my people. They got
Wake
us
up, wake
good,
up,
they
wake up,
still
wake up,
hating
wake
on my
up.
people. When it comes to fashion, the whole world wanna be like us. When it comes to music, the whole world wanna be like us. When it comes to dancing, the whole world wanna be like us. Foreigners are doing everything, trying to weaken us.
Trying to
Sports, y'all
weaken
can't
us.
fuck with us. Rhythm, know we killing y'all.
My
Anything
rhythm, my
involve a
rhythm, my
ball.
rhythm, my
Mentally, we
rhythm.
figured out the cosmos. After all inventing shit, we smashing y'all. It's time to take through asking y'all rights by blood after all. Vatican and the Smithsonian got all our shit.
They got
Artifacts
all
and
our
relics still
shit. We
keeping
want
us
our
away
shit
from it.
back.
When they say that was a long time ago, that's racist shit. Y'all holy land keep stolen shit. We don't need y'all holding it. Reverse engineering our technology, controlling it. Gave it everything you got, but you can't put no soul in it.
Ain't
I
no
ain't go
soul in
see
they
the new
shit.
matrix cause I'm living it. Everything is not what it seems, but I'm killing it. Can you afford to pay attention who you living with? Now they trying to mandatory vax, but is you getting it?
Y'all ain't getting that.
Fall back off my Niji, I'm peeping y'all tactics. This ain't no earth war, this here is galactics. Goddesses and gods warming up like practice. We gon' put arrows on your chest like patches. Mongoloids can't style like us, them fake natives ain't wild like us. They ain't got a soul, destiny as a child like us. Nobody
What?
power like us, nobody peace pipe like us. Boxing, y'all can't fight like us. Nobody lost they white like us. Wake 'em up, I'm in the way. Say too much, I'm in the way. They tryna kill us anyway, so listen what I'm finna say. Everybody, our kids, we raised y'all anyway. What that sense is finna say. Everybody ain't here to stay. Is you with us or against us? Ain't no in between. I'm a non-ether being, not a human being. Got fucked in 1492, but all my allies what it do. Renegade got clipped for days. Be careful, I advise you to. Enemy on my tribe,
What?
but opera mine. So what's happening?
What's happening, y'all?
Government and all y'all crossed the line. So what's happening?
What's
My
happening?
ancestors wouldn't like you cross the line. So what's happening? We original, y'all GMO, y'all lying. I do this for my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my
Yeah.
Niji, my Niji, my Niji. I do this for my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji, my Niji. I do this for my Niji.
Sis, you came right on in when you needed to, huh? He was talking about you. He said, I do this for my Niji. He talking about for his people. My sis be putting it out there, making sure we protecting, knowing what's going on. Thanks so much for joining us, sis. I am here for you to make sure you're getting the word out about what you feel is important and pertinent to us. We are welcoming our guest nurse practitioner, Veronica. You guys have heard from her before. We've had pleasant interaction, and we appreciate her coming in to share some information that she thought was important. So thanks for coming in with us this morning, Veronica. How you doing this day, dear?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, hon.
Okay, I'm gonna plug in my headphones because I can barely hear you.
Okay, okay. It may be me, so don't worry about me. This internet girl, they be tapping in and doing all kind of stuff, so I don't even worry about it no more. Can you hear me a little better now?
I can. I'm putting on my
Okay.
headphones, but I'm echoing, so
I'm
trying
a
to
I'm a
fix it.
mute I'm a mute up. I have caused the echo sometimes because I'm on the computer, babe. So I'll try to join on the phone so it's not as bad. But you can go ahead and start if you want.
Okay. Um. So yeah, right now, they try to, when you speak in the truth, they're always gonna try to um scare you. or minimize or defame you. It's been the same um, for everybody. So right now, my license was reported to the board, um, all because no, my get on here. Okay, so Thursday, Wednesday, I had 8 patients, and I work at a government facility, and so I have 8 patients that were positive for COVID, and we're trying to figure out who was patient zero. Um, Patient zero is always the first person who brought it in and infected everybody else. So we were trying to figure that out, moving patients, trying to discharge patients because we didn't want everybody to be infected. But what happens is a nosocomial infection means that everybody at that hospital got the infection from the hospital. And so when I started, usually I'm Johnny on the spot with an outbreak. I'm like, if he's positive, there's got to be more people positive. So we're gonna test everybody, including doctors, nurses. Everybody's getting tested. And so because to get on my unit, you have to be tested. You have to be negative before you come. So this particular patient transferred in on a Saturday, which I don't work. Obviously, I'm here with you guys. I work Monday through Friday. So the patient transferred in with a negative test from Henry Ford, and which is a requirement for all patients, even in the ER, they're going to test you. And that's just like doing a CBC. They're going to test you. So it's not a big deal, because if you get admitted, we need to know where to put you. So my unit is a closed unit. So basically, he tested negative before he came at Henry Ford. For some reason, I don't know who decided to retest him, and I need to go back and look through his chart. They retested him and he was positive. I think he had symptoms, was what it was. He had symptoms. Whoever the doctor on call was decided to test him. He came back positive. Not only was he positive, but 8 other people was positive. Patients. Now, my main concern was the 73 and the 92-year-old patients, because they're very fragile. They have extensive history. Um, yes, yeah. I'm not using any names or anything. I'm not identifying any patients. But long story short, these 8 patients are still there. We transferred out 2 because once you get symptomatic, whether it's a cough, weakness, headache, whatever, we transfer you to another unit to be on a COVID unit together. So I work in a psychiatric area, but I do the medicine for those psychiatric patients. So I'm the quarterback, I'm the point guard. So if anything is going down, they call them Cold Blue, I'm the one who comes and I'm running the show. And if you need me to treat the patient, high blood pressure, whatever, I do that, because a psychiatrist is not going to do that. Everybody has their specialty and we work as a team, whether it's a social worker, myself as a medicine provider, or psychiatrist. We all do our thing. And so when they give a medicine and I'm like, hey, listen, that medicine is causing the kidneys to shut down. So you need to change this medicine. It's dangerous. So I'm always double checking, having their back or whatever. And they always talk about team, team, team. So it pissed me off, and I wasn't mad about it. So I put everybody on vitamins, the same regimen I give everybody: vitamin A, D, C, zinc. So a couple people who were symptomatic, I put them on a Z pack, and what else did I give them? Steroid, and I think that was it. That wasn't everybody. It just depends on how they presented with their symptoms. What, is this day 1, day 2? Where are they at? So the earlier you treat, the better. So I usually, if you have COVID, you come to me with a COVID positive test, and you're on like day 7, I'm not going to treat you because you need to probably go to the hospital, depending on your past medical history. Long story short, I treated everybody the same vitamins. Some people had prescription stuff, and the biggest thing was the nasal spray, because COVID lives in your mouth and your nose. So people were saying, I have a headache. I have a headache. My nose is stuffed up. So I gave everybody a nasal spray, but that was later. Long story short, on Wednesday I did that. Well, I got the positive test on Monday when it came in. Everybody was on vitamins. And our guidelines in the hospital is to do nothing. If they're mild, asymptomatic, you do nothing. Basically, we're babysitting you. And I don't agree with that. You can treat, and there's plenty of research studies from measles, when measles broke out back in the day, vitamin A, and that's why they tell you, pediatricians used to tell you to give liver. Liver has all of these vitamins in them. So I always tell my patients to eat some liver if you can, once a week if you like it. And there's also liver tablets because some people don't eat meat. Long story short, Wednesday I got into it with a doctor. He said that's not according to the guidelines. I'm like, you talking about Dr. Fauci? Where's Dr. Fauci at? Is he on here seeing patients? I ain't seeing him. Oh, well, that's not what Dr. Dart said. Dr. Dart, I shouldn't even be dropping no names, but he's the over infectious disease at our hospital. And I was like, you know, me and Dr. Dart don't get along. We don't agree on a lot of stuff, especially the HIV patients. He don't treat people right. That's just my opinion. But just because I don't agree with you, again, it's a team atmosphere. You do what you want, but I do the medicine on this floor. That's what I was hired to do. You do the psychiatry, but so me and him kind of went back and forth, and I'm the person that will always come to you first if we have something. So I come in on Thursday, and all of my orders have been taken out of the computer. I am pissed because this ain't the first time that happened. So I'm like, listen, why are you taking my orders out? I don't remove medicines when you say to give the patient X, Y, and Z. Why would you remove mine? That's so disrespectful. You don't go back and undo all the work that I did in 8 hours. Why would you do that? Or I didn't do it. It was the MOD, which is the doctor at nighttime. I was like, you lying because your name, it's a computer. Your name is right there. And that's your resident. You lying. So he didn't say, he was like, well, those are not recommended by the NIH guidelines. And I was like, let me tell you something. Dr. Fauci ain't here. And neither is that other doctor that you consulted. He ain't here. Neither have you. You haven't even gone in that room to see a patient. Why is that? You're not even going to go put your eyes on the patient, but you want to tell me what to do? I went in there. I have a whole astronaut suit. I go in every patient's room that I treat. So what you talking about? And what is the problem with vitamins? Why are you so scared to give somebody vitamins? Cool. I didn't go to work yesterday because I go on my little protest like, okay, you do you. You don't need me because you know everything. You don't need me. So what happened? I was pissed off about that, and I know how I didn't want to react. I wanted to respond. So I get a call from the state of Michigan. He reported my license for misinformation. I said, which part? Why? Why would you report my license? How petty of a man are you?
Just because you're naturally healing people and you're doing it the proper way, it sounds like, so that's going against some guidelines, even though you're obviously able to do that because they have the things there to treat people with. That's kind of confusing. Why is it a problem if I'm using the things that you have here that
And
are natural, like the vitamins or?
I didn't give any of the controversial medicines. I didn't give hydroxychloroquine. I didn't give ivermectin. I literally gave vitamins and a nasal spray. 2 of those 8 converted to negative within 3 days.
So what it sounds like is that because you didn't use any of the recommended, treatments, and the treatments that they want our people to take that are actually detrimental to them, because you didn't use any of those particular treatments and you're using the natural treatments and they're working,
And
that
not only
seems to be
that,
the issue. Oh,
I
go ahead.
denounced the vaccine too to him because, and all of them are vaccinated. So I was like,
Mm.
how many of these patients are vaccinated? So only 3 of them were not vaccinated, and they said they were not going to be. And I didn't blame them. I don't sell vaccines. That's not my thing. So I kept making the point, who's vaccinated? Who's vaccinated? Like, y'all, you got a lot of nerve. So I made that very clear. Like, oh, a lot of them are vaccinated. And I mean, I'm talking about, you got vaccinated. One got vaccinated, the patient 0, which is the first patient, positive. He was just vaccinated in May with Johnson & Johnson. So now I'm like, I want to know which vaccine they got. And you telling me the vaccinated? This is a pandemic of the vaccinated. And the variant is the vaccine. Let's just be honest.
That's
And
right.
I didn't even go all into that, but I definitely let him know, like, listen, He was like, well, the vaccine is FDA approved. I'm like, it's FDA approved for manufacturing, not for distribution. And let me tell you one more thing. The clinical trial does not end until 2023. So honestly, you're not even getting the FDA approved version of the vaccine. And it's not the same. You can say here and say that it's the same recipe, but baby, you are pushing a vaccine. You're pushing people into an experiment. You've been experimented on and you chose that, and that's fine. That's your personal decision. But what you're not going to do is harass me because I'm not vaccinated.
That's right. So the FDA hasn't even approved all of these vaccines that they're saying you're mandated to take this, you're mandated to take this, but they haven't actually approved these things.
No. So the mandates have been, we work for the federal government. So I was like, do you guys not see this? How CDC, NIH, FDA, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, all of these companies that are giving mandates, in charge of these mandates, they're not vaccinated. Isn't that funny? That's a little weird to me how the people creating the mandate, and the White House. If you work in the White House.
I was about to say that. Yes, sis. I was talking about this the other day. That's ludicrous for real. Y'all have the nerve. Everybody, y'all hold on. Y'all working for this. This is the hilarious part. Y'all working for this company, right? Pushing this vax. You want everybody to take it, this, and that, but you're not willing to take it? How creepy is that? That's kind of creepy. You're pushing it and you're mandating it for all these people to take, so on and so forth. But you guys in the White House, you guys all on the Congress, all the Congress as well, none of you guys are gonna take it, but you're pushing us to take it. That's
they have a choice. They have a choice, but we all have a choice, and that's the thing. You have to exercise your choice. So if you think about it with marketing, if I'm marketing for McDonald's, I'm not going to tell you your options. Like, you could also go to Burger King and get a hamburger. No, I'm going to say this is the one. Pfizer is the one. I'm not going to tell you your options, but they make you seem like you don't have a choice. So it's coercion because they're not informing you. There's no informed consent here. And so at the end of the day, if you're a layman, you think that you have to take it and that's it. No, just like Big Pharma, they own a lot of the media, a lot of the shows. They're paying Bill Gates. They're paying Dr. Fauci. Why are you getting paid? Why are you getting paid? They're paid for promotion. The head of the CDC, she knows she ain't right. And even she went before Congress and they asked her, where I want to see the list of all the people that were vaccinated at the CDC because it was due on the 9th of November. And she said, we're collecting data on real time. He's like, you can collect data all over the globe, but you can't tell me who's vaccinated at your organization. What's up with that?
Right where you're at.
What's up with that? And so for me, if you're federal, if you're under the federal government, the mandate is a choice. It's not a law. And even if it is a law, I'm still not going to comply because I don't have to. I have a choice.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, I'm exempted. I don't take the flu and I don't take the COVID because that's my choice. But that doesn't make me an anti-vaxxer either. I know way more than the average man. I took all of the other ones. My children have gotten all of the other schedule of vaccines, but this one is not even, you can't sue. It's not under the vaccine injury law where you can sue and say that this vaccine injured me. They have one, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's CIC, I want to say. It's a compensation injury, but you have to apply within 1 year to the government, and then you have to give them all of your medical records to show that the vaccine did this. And it's very difficult to be compensated from this other program with the government. 1 year? But what happens after 1 year? Because I predict, for instance, Nick Cannon's baby with the brain cancer. Yes. You're not born with brain cancer, baby. That mother or Nick Cannon was vaccinated. And they passed it on to that baby. That baby probably more than likely had COVID because he said he took the baby in to get his sinuses checked out at 5 months. So I'm looking at 5 months to 14 months is where you're going to have an issue. Watch your vaccinated friends. Watch how nasally congested, how they have headaches all the time. They don't feel good, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it's allergies. It's allergies." No, baby, no, it's not. That's not allergies. Wendy Williams, it's something called CJD. When the vaccine, the particles, especially graphene oxide, goes across the blood-brain barrier, or even COVID, the infection itself, can cross into your brain. That's where it gets scary because we don't have a lot of medicines that can cross into the brain area. So she had issues with walking, Parkinson like issues. She
Mm-hmm.
also had issues with memory. She didn't even know who what her name was or where she was. She didn't know who she was. And that's something called CJD, which is on the differential. I don't know her. This is just my disclaimer. I'm not treating anybody. This is just information for your information only. But what I'm saying is watch these celebrities that claim that they got vaccinated. Watch them. Watch your family members. Just watch them. What happens in the next 14 months? You're going to see their health deteriorate. And then they're not going to blame it on the vaccine because they can't put two and two together. But I think I sent you that video that there's a receptor called CD147 and it
You sent it to the
activates.
email, sis? I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't think I sent it to email. I'm sorry. I sent it to you a
You
text
good. You good.
message. But yeah, I'll send it to you. Let me do it right now. But
Okay.
basically, the CD147 activates every disease process known to man, from Parkinson's to MS to cancer. Every single cancer in the body it goes down this pathway, and COVID activates this pathway. I'm talking HIV, AIDS, everything. Now CDC has changed their guidelines and told everybody to get an HIV test every year. What?
So
We
due
don't.
to, just to clarify that, Veronica, and what you're saying, if people don't understand the depth of what you just spoke, you're saying that they have released this and approved it basically because it's part of this, the CD147. What it does is open and it legitimizes basically the acceleration of all or any disease you may have in your body to open up, and you may therefore contract or contact any of these diseases at any time, therefore actually taking you to your death by way of
Within
other
5 months
things.
to 14 months.
Wow.
Yes.
That's scary, sis. This
Very
is,
scary.
yes. I was so anxious. I kept rescheduling the video. I know you had so many
I
emergencies
know. I'm
yesterday, sis.
sorry.
I'm like, yo, they need to hear this. They need to get out there. They know I don't play when it comes to this information. And this, when you told me this, I was like, girl, I sat up in the bed. I ain't tell you, but I was like, huh? It's scary. It's scary.
Very
So go a
scary.
little bit more into depth about that, Veronica, please, so they really get what you're saying. I'm just to make sure it's clear there.
Okay, so there's two receptors that we know that COVID affects. One receptor, if you guys are on like if you're getting treated for hypertension, high blood pressure, that's called an ACE receptor. So they're like doors on the cellular wall. So the problem is with this new variant, I believe and I predict is that you're going to see a lot more people testing positive for HIV. That's the reason why they want you to get tested every single year, because they want to see how long it's going to take. With HIV, it doesn't use a door or a receptor. So with COVID, there's two receptors that they were testing. This is part of that gain of function. So there was ACE that sticks out. So if you have a round, what can I show you? You have something that's round, and there's little doors on it to get inside of the cell. So what happens is you're breaking down the immune system, which is in essence another form of acquired immune deficiency. You're breaking down the immune system, and what happens is that's called AIDS. Not even HIV, that's AIDS. He has created in a lab an airborne version of AIDS. This is the most inhumane thing I have ever seen. And I'm not going to be quiet about it if they trying to take my license, because I'm telling the truth. And
That's
you're going
right,
to see
sis.
it for yourself. You're going to see it. You're going to see people die. The cough, just like for Color Girls, that movie with Janet Jackson, she kept coughing, coughing, coughing. Then you found out she had HIV. You get a cough with COVID for a reason. You get a cough because your immune system has been attacked and it's low. So now your body is telling you something is wrong. Just like with ACE. So there's, okay, let me go back. Pathophysiology wise, there's 2 receptors on the cell. Every cell, blood cells in your circulation, every cell in the body is affected because of this. So what happens is that the receptors are like doors. Say the front door is the ACE receptor. So that's why I was like, if you are on high blood pressure medicine like lisinopril, enalapril, something like that, you probably didn't get as sick with COVID with those first variants, because you have had you have ACE2 inhibitor. So it closed that door. That's why you will see people on certain blood pressure medicines that cough when they're allergic.
Yes.
They have a cough because you're closing that door. So what happens is that's door number 1. Door number 2 into the cell is a CD147. When you activate that door, you open that door, that pathway, you are opening that door to cancer, everything, all cancers. I'm talking mouth cancer, brain cancer, ladies that have changes in their menses. You're talking ovarian cancer, every cancer known to man. I don't care who you are, a baby, a grown up, black, white, it don't matter. You're opening a door to every disease known to man. So Dr. Fauci has this video where he was talking at Harvard Law School, and he was saying,
Yes.
oh, infectious disease is going to be linked to every disease known to man. That's why. He knows what he's doing. And he was like, oh,
Yes.
I'm just joking. That's me being greedy. Yeah, you are being greedy. A
Yes.
narcissist will tell you everything about themselves.
Yes.
That little man right there, between him and Bill Gates. That's why Bill Gates has the patent on these vaccines. It's not patented by Bill Gates, it's patented by Microsoft. Baby, what did you put in there where you have to be patented by Microsoft? They're not telling you all the ingredients either. Let's not get it twisted. I know they're just like they recalled all of the Aveeno products. Johnson & Johnson is over Aveeno. It's over everything. Old Spice. If y'all have any of these products in your home, throw them away immediately. They have a product, it has a chemical called benzene in it. Benzene is known to cause cancer. They keep saying if you're immunocompromised, you need to get a booster. Why? Because everybody's been immunocompromised that took the vaccine. Now the CDC said if you over age 18, you need to get a booster. You're all being immunocompromised. They want to see how long you'll take it. Not only that, with the CRISPR technology, when they said you could play with the genes and stuff like that, I'm almost thinking this is something like CRISPR technology. CRISPR technology, CRISPR, CRISPR. Look it up. They're playing with fire. And what happens with a messenger RNA? They get the message wrong. The message, just like you play telephone game back in the day with 10 people, you tell them a secret. By the time it gets to the end, the secret has already changed. That's what they're doing. The message, the DNA, the RNA can be folded up. And guess what? You have affected your whole generation and any generations to come. You might not even be able to reproduce. Not only that, it lowers the testosterone. Women have testosterone too. This is playing on your hormones, even though there's COVID babies out here. But if you have been vaccinated, and in the original paperwork from Pfizer, it said women of childbearing age or those that are pregnant should not be around anybody that's been vaccinated, because they can breathe onto you, because it's airborne. Remember, they denied it being airborne for a long time because it affects the pregnant woman. It affects her. And she didn't even have to take it. That's why I said with Nick Cannon and that baby that passed, it was either Nick Cannon or the mother that took that vaccine. That's why that baby only lasted 5 months. And I hate to say that, and I hate to see kids like that, but watch these parents that have vaccinated their kids. Watch them. Watch the children. Y'all not even trying to protect the children.
Their kids at risk. They just putting their kids at risk, sis, and don't even know the depth of this. They just don't even get it. The shit is crazy to me.
It's like we living in a there's a spell, and only a
Yep.
select few individuals get to see through this spell. Like, how y'all not see this?
Yes, sis, say that.
I don't got time for it, and I'm not participating in it. But if you want to go ahead and take my license, snatch my license, you only gonna do it for a short period of time, and it's not gonna stop me from talking. How about that? I will mess around and go to law school on your butt. Do not play with me.
Okay.
Do not play with me. I'm not the one to play with, because I'm already trying to start a class action lawsuit. I'm not doing this with nobody.
That's
Period.
right.
Because this is a crime against humanity.
We about to hit him in the ass.
In them pockets. You want to play? I mean, these people have gotten billions. I have another video where Bill Gates is talking about how much money he made and how he made it through the vaccine. He said this is the best investment he's ever made in his life.
I bet killing our ass.
But and it's crazy because
Just
Bill
bragging.
Gates is a freaking college dropout. And
Yes,
the only reason why he's nothing, and the only reason he's an opportunist, that's what he is. He's an opportunist, and he's maleficent. No, Dr. Fauci is a mad scientist.
And crazy. Hold on. Let me say it. You right on one part, sis, but I'm gonna clarify some on this idiot. Fauci, he actually stole the lady's Shriver or something, Maria Shriver. He stole all the information that Dr. Fauci has built his entire freaking career off of. He stole from one of his employees he was working with, Maria Shriver. Look, I'm gonna do a story on that shit.
Please. And that's my thing.
Information, sis. Check this out. They was working together. He stole all her information. Do you know he ended up doing? I don't remember what it was, but I gotta look at my notes. But I remembered he did something that made her end up going. She had to fight, he was trying to have her put in prison, and they were saying she was crazy. He took all her notes, all her information, and built his whole entire career off her shit. Made her look like she was crazy. Put her in jail while he stole her shit. This is a normal thing they do. He did nothing different that they don't do all the time.
That's what they do. And then they come for your license. You putting it on my license. So the doctor at work, after I gave all those vitamins, he called the state board and he reported me anonymously. Baby, the way my intuition works, baby, I know it was you. Your ego too fragile because I came with the facts and I came with all of the research. So where's the misinformation at? Where's it at? So you want me to be removed by harming me in my livelihood because you don't agree with what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. I don't ever have to stoop to anybody else's level or go after anybody else's license because we disagree. Baby, I will still take care of you if you took the vaccine or not. I don't care. I'm not that type of person. I went into healthcare to heal, not to sit here and get my ego stroked.
Yes.
They will sit here and they will clown you in your face. They will sit here and make jokes and want to hide their insecurities of not knowing the science. Science has a control group, meaning that's a group that does not take whatever you're trying to experiment on. So this is science, baby. Me not taking the vaccine I'm also a part of the experiment. You have to have something to compare it to. If you break one arm, you got to look at the other arm and see where is it deformed. That's science. And science is based on continued observation and experimentation over time and being able to be reproduced. So I'm telling you what I see in practice. I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing wrong with waiting. I'll wait till 2026 before let me see all the research from all that. Research should have at least 10 years behind it before you start injecting it in people. Time is of the essence. And let me tell you something, a vaccine has never ended any pandemics. Never. Even a flu vaccine was created after the Spanish flu of 1918. It was created 2 years after. So my thing was I got the first vaccine. So I'm immune. You either go get the disease, because they're not talking about natural immunity. I had COVID in March of 2020 when it started. You're either going to get the disease or infection, or you're going to get injected with it. If you choose to, you don't have to. And they're not giving you informed consent. They're not telling you the good and the bad. What's the benefits versus the risk? They're not telling you that because guess what? They don't know, baby. They don't know. So I just get sick of it. And so at the end of the day, I got a license to protect. and so does he. But what you're not gonna do is stop me from talking, baby. It's free speech. I'm exercising all my amendments.
That's right, sis. That's right. We putting it out there, y'all. I hope y'all listening, spread this word. Listen to what the sis said. Pay attention closely to how important this is. Not to only us, but the future of anybody that's within your family, your children, your children's children, if they even make it. Like, I mean, this is like sick.
What
It's
I
more
want y'all
than
to
sick.
do is just get this nasal spray. It's over the counter. It's called Clear, XLEAR. I'm not promoting them. I'm just, this is one of them. There's another one you can cleanse. Do this twice a day in your nose. Clean out your nose.
Wait, what
This
is
is
it? Wait, say that. Sorry, sis. Say that one more time. How do you spell it?
Clear, XLEAR. You get it anywhere for about $15. I
Okay.
get each member of my family one, and we spray our nose and let it come out. Because if we can't get the virus to attach, which it infects here first, nasal pharynx. Now it can, like the same tissue we have in our mouth and our nose,
Mm-hmm.
it can also affect down there too. So you have to protect yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what that means.
Yeah,
It,
girl, watch it, girl, watch it.
Yep. So
Hmm.
this, and use a good mouthwash twice a day. It's going to kill that bacteria, that virus, anything that's in there. You keep this clean and that clean, you all right. You are protected. Now get your vitamin D up. Make sure you're sleeping. You're drinking plenty of fluids, and you exercise as much as possible, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Now, if you do get symptoms, you get sick, be sure to be seen immediately. Do not
Mhm.
wait. Don't, because this new variant is very headaches right here, um nasal, very congested, very congested. Those are the symptoms that I'm seeing right now with the Omicron. But remember, they really don't even have a cough. They probably feel very tired, headache. My headache was right here, and I was like, "What is this? Why am I so
Mhm.
congested?" So
Just
I
couldn't
just
get rid of it.
nope, and I just started cleaning out my nose, and I get tested every Tuesday. I've gotten tested every week in this pandemic. Just I'm proving a point. I just got tested this week because we had that outbreak.
Yes, yes.
I got tested twice this week. I got tested yesterday. Remember, I was telling you, I'm like, I'm about to
Yep.
go get this test because I didn't go to work. So I'm like, let me go to Rite Aid, do the drive-through real quick, and get me a test. So it's gonna take 3 to 7 days. Baby, you can't tell me I'm spreading nothing, baby. Cause I got proof. And don't wait for them. Don't wait for nobody. That's why I was telling you I'm going through this drama, because they're also in the news. You'll see a lot of divorces, and they're gonna fight over the children. You got to
Yes.
protect these children at all costs. So mama wanted to get the children vaccinated. Daddy said no. Mama won. And why? I don't know if she won custody. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you can still be treated even if you was vaccinated and you have symptoms, baby. You can still get tested even though you got
Hmm.
shot. And you can still, because they're not testing them. Nor are they making them quarantine when they have symptoms after they got vaccinated. And I just find that very odd.
Right. Sick.
That's they're the ones who are spreading it. How you not
Hmm.
gonna quarantine them?
Why not? Just put them in a quarantine for a certain amount of time, and that's that.
They
Why
do
not?
a day. They do a day. Like that's why they give everybody at work. They give them one day off the day after you get vaccinated, because you're gonna feel like crap. But then you're gonna
Mm.
get up and start spreading it. So people I share office with stay coughing all day,
Ugh,
coughing. And I was just like, where's my mask? Y'all not about to
girl.
get. And so I go in there and I know the air is contaminated until I put that pepper
Mm,
on.
mm, mm.
I put that hood on and I got my own filtered air. It's like I'm in a whole nother universe. Whole nother universe. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not congested anymore. Cause they coughing this stuff over time. You're getting your whole household sick. And you think you're doing the right thing, but like, when are y'all gonna wake up? Is it gonna be 10 boosters? And you'll be like, you know what? My whole family's sick.
Yes,
Hey, but that's your choice.
that's sad.
Very sad.
So they have this. I'm gonna reiterate this, y'all. You see what this is said? They have put this stuff out here for us to just be demised, basically, to get rid of us, to destroy whatever type of anything you have as being a human. Get rid of that and just kill you off basically by opening up pathways to any type of disease that's in your body, which is so many different ones that's in our body. So if we have so many diseases in our body and we are able to be opened up the pathways in ourselves to these things, like you can catch anything out the blue, like just like walking in the air.
Yep.
Is this clear?
Yep. I'm about to send you the video right now because I want you to put it up so
Okay,
that people can
okay,
see who Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates truly are. Because I was gonna put it on my TikTok, but I haven't had time to do it
okay.
because I've been on the phone for the last 2 days. Like, what is going on with my life? And I was like, it all happened in the same week. So I was like, okay, this is a spiritual attack. This
Yeah.
ain't just. It ain't even about me. It's about spreading the truth at this point. And every time I put stuff on, I say something, they take it down immediately. And I'm like, well, why you take it down? I put a
Mm,
whole article. I wasn't even saying nothing. It was Dr. Fauci. I'm just putting up what Dr. Fauci says, but you took it down and say I'm spreading misinformation. How?
mm.
That you hearing it from the horse's mouth. I gotta find this video. You guys
Complete
have to see that
ludicrousy.
because when I saw that, I was like, I'm done. Ain't nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. Okay, I just sent you. I'm gonna send you two
Okay.
emails
All right.
with videos in them, and I want you to go ahead. I just sent you the one. I'm looking for the other one.
This girl, this internet so horrible, but let's see. It should be coming in a second.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's all about greed. It's not about black versus white, man
Right.
versus woman at this point. The only way that we beat them is in a tribe. We have to go back to our roots and we have to do it together. Every just like they are banding together and they're all saying the same thing, from the politicians to Bill Gates to Dr. Fauci, we have to do the same thing and stand on it no matter what.
Veronica, can you copy the link and put it in the back chat or no?
Let me see.
Cause my email acting slow. Let me see. Let me try it again. I was gonna say because it's acting real retarded. So um, let me check again. See if it came through. Oh, I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. So I think I got to get off here. I'm gonna have to go on the internet. Hold on a second. Let me come in the studio over here. This thing be moving, man. This thing be acting crazy when I'm on here, but hopefully we can get at least a good enough, um, you know, views on. I said, well, let me just play this video earlier before you got on, and it was a real good one. It just kept cutting it out, tearing it out, tearing it out. So yeah, I'm finna get off here. Okay, let's Can you hear me now? You hear me, Veronica? Oh, I gotta add you here now. Oh, okay. I didn't have you add. I had to add you back. Can you hear
Yeah,
me now?
sorry. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. You ain't do nothing. I just had to go on the computer so I can share the screen with the video. So hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up. I think it's a couple, like you said. Which one you want me to play first? Let me go back to it.
Let's do the
The
Bill
last one.
Gates, the first one first, and then
Okay.
we'll do the Dr. Fauci with the brown background or whatever.
Okay.
We'll do
Hold
that
on
one
one
second.
second.
So what you're gonna see is the
So
greed.
wait, real quick,
This is
Veronica. The first email that you sent me, you said because it's got a couple of different attachments. Oh, I see the video. Okay.
Yep. We could put them all the pictures up, but we can start with those videos first.
Okay. Let's do that. All right.
What you're gonna see is the greed, the calculation from the time that Bill Gates did that TED Talks. That was 5 or 6 years ago about how we're not
Yeah.
ready for a pandemic. This is a game to them.
Mm-hmm.
Death is not a game to me. I take that very seriously.
That sounds
So
like.
when I uncover the truth and I tell it, it is what it is. You want to take my license, take it. But at the end of the day, I've had this license for 17 years. I ain't had no complaints because I'm not out here trying to hurt people. But Bill Gates ain't got no license to lose. And Dr.
You
Fauci ain't seen a
don't have
patient in about
nothing to
40
lose.
years.
Mm.
So I don't take information from sources that don't know what they're talking about. Dr. Fauci stays in a lab. We all play our part and have our role. So we get our certain titles. We get certain titles mixed up. So there's a title, then there's a role. So if I'm working under my title as a nurse practitioner, but I only teach in the university, why would I be trying to give you medical advice? Not that I don't know it, and not that I'm not qualified, but if I don't have the experience, what are we doing? Your ex told you about this in
Exactly.
2014. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
He said he was talking about. Even talked to Robert Kennedy. Let me put this up, sis. Yep, that.
Did you? I would love to talk to him. I would love to talk to him. I need to talk to him. I got to get that
Right.
book, The Real Dr. Fauci.
Right. All
Have they
right.
been defunded?
It's
Has it?
always
You said
ironic, isn't it?
it's not. I don't
Saying
believe in
because I think
coincidences.
Veronica had been, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is an echo a little bit.
Dang. Let me see. I think I could play it. Is this? Oh, I told you. I knew it was gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna try to play it, sis, because it's not letting me play it. Can you share it? Are you on your computer? Because if you can share the screen, sis, I could pull it up. See at the bottom right there where it says share. Hit that,
It
and
don't.
then it'll ask you the
No,
Chrome
it don't
link
give
that
me
you want to
that
share.
it don't give me that because I don't have. I'm not on the computer.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay. So I can play it because it opened up in a video. It just didn't. Dang, did I just close it? You know what? Hold on, I'm gonna open it again. But it, we can hear it though. Y'all let me know if it's. I'm gonna have to open it back up. But y'all let me know if it's not playing right. So hold on. Oh no, I think I didn't download it. That's why. Hold on a second, guys. I might be able to do this.
Okay.
I swear, this computer stuff is annoying for me. I do not. I'm just about set. Yeah, it's let me download. Let me see. Download it with. Oh, you sent this from iPhone, sis?
Yes, I'm Team
Okay, that's
iPhone.
why. All right. Team iPhone. Yes, yes. Okay, let me see. I might be able to download. I'm trying to download. I think it's download now. I think I probably got that video more than likely one of my playlists. I've seen it a couple of times. Yeah, he's a definite freaking nut job. He be standing up there like he just know what he's talking about. Like this making so much sense. Like, is this only
He's
making
a
sense to you? And they sitting there
psychopath.
looking. Girl, I'm like this dude is off the chain. Something else.
And just confidently talking about not that he doesn't know what he's talking about, but people don't understand that doctors be having psych issues too.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what, like, diseases don't discriminate. Whether it's a disease in the mind, the heart, it doesn't care if you're a man, a woman, or how educated you are. But they're using this infection to change legislation. While y'all trying to survive, they're changing the laws right up under you. No, it's unacceptable.
Listen, guys, let me see if y'all can hear it. Sis, see if y'all can hear it or not. I'm gonna just play it from here.
You can't put it on the screen?
No, it won't let me share because it's not opening up in Chrome. It keep opening up in my video player for some reason. That's why I was like, I know it had to be an iPhone.
You're okay. You're not gonna get it.
Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. Let me put it on the Bluetooth, sis. Hold on, hold on. You sent it in the text, you said, right?
On. Bluetooth pairing.
You said it's in the text? Veronica.
Bluetooth connected.
Dang, you can't hear me. Veronica, you said it was in the text, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe if I play it on the Bluetooth, that'll be better. Let's see. Let's see. Go to my text real quick.
Yes, our own people do forget Tuskegee and Henrietta Lacks. Yes. I think our own people don't know about that. They don't care for the next person.
No, this the other dude. Is
That's
this
the
the
one.
one?
That's
Oh, that
one
is
of
the
them.
one. Okay, let me open it up. It's not playing for some reason.
On the screen?
Sooner or later, every disease is going to turn out to be related to an infectious disease. Just kidding. I just want more money.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me read
My
that.
What if I
co-institute
post it
directive
on
said probably sooner or
Facebook
later
and I
every
give you the
disease
link?
is going to turn out to be related to an infectious disease. Just kidding.
Facebook.
Yeah, and then I can give you a link of that. Hold on, let me do it right now.
Can you copy the link? If you copy the link, maybe put in the back chat. Maybe I could open the link from the computer. Let me try
Okay,
that.
let me try that.
Try that. That might be easier. Let's hope that works. I
Let
swear
me
this
post them.
phone.
I'm gonna post both of them.
Okay. And these people is crazy. Let me see if this one play. Can I try the other one at least? While we waiting. Oh, that's
That's
it.
another one too.
Right,
I'm
right.
like,
Yep.
he malfunctioning.
So,
What's going
girl,
on
it's
here?
crazy. I can't take these people. Echo, yep, I'm back on the computer, guys. That's why. Okay, let me see. You posted in the chat, sis, or the back chat? Oh, I think the echo might be because it's up too loud. Let me see.
A different.
Man, I'm imagining at your computer, so you could have shared it. Okay, let me see. I wonder why it's not opening up from the email you sent me. That's just should have just either way still open. I swear I be feeling like some just keep playing with my damn with my computer. Worry about something else. Okay, let me see. Save. I'm gonna say this thing like 4 times and it's still not opening up nowhere I want it to. Okay. Okay. Let's see. She may be going to the computer. Hold on, guys. Hopefully, I can get it pulled up. I'm trying to download it now because the videos are crazy. I seen the first one she's talking about. She sent me like four of them, and some other information. So hopefully, either way, we can get it. We can get you guys to see it. We working on it. We both working on it. Between this and that, we gonna get it done. Something gonna happen. Here she go. You on the computer now, Veronica?
Nope, I'm still on the phone.
Nope, I'm still on the phone.
But I
Okay, so
posted
hold
the
on. I was saying
link.
I'm trying to download this, so I'm trying to
But
see
I
if I can.
posted the link.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can. I'm trying to download it to the hard drive and see if I can open it from there. If I figured it out right, I'm gonna try. Let's see what it
Okay.
do. Okay. I believe I may have it. I'm not sure, but let's see. Um, okay, go to downloads. Okay. Uh-oh. I think I may have it. Let's see. Let's see. Open cast to device. Open with media player. Let's see if I open with the media player. Could it allow me to do it? Oh man.
Okay, try my
Okay, try my
Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay. Okay.
I
Hold on.
posted
I
both
posted
links
both
there.
links there.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. All right. So open up Instagram. And I haven't been on Instagram in a long time. Let me see. I should be able to log in from the computer because all my settings are in here. Okay, so when I go to your Instagram, let me see. Okay. All right, so let's see, put this here. I know y'all being frustrated with me, like Sister Soul be getting something slowed down. Oh, you put it in the back here. Oh, I'm gonna try it back too if I can get it. 1 second. Let's see. Okay. So messenger I put it in the back. Send it to that Andrea Randall. Oh, I got it, sis. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah. All right, guys. Finally. Goodness gracious. Of course, this computer do not never want to operate what it do now. I hope y'all can hear me. All right. Let's see. Share it. Yep, I got it. Make sure you guys are subscribing to Real Nurses of Detroit as well, so you can follow Veronica, and she's always giving information. So yeah, let's just make sure you guys are doing that. See, here we go, guys. Let me mute the sound. This job. All right. Play.
There's been over a 20-to-1 return.
If you had put that money into an S&P 500 and reinvested the dividends, you think it's $200 billion.
It's been over a 20-to-1 return.
If you had put that money into an S&P 500 and reinvested the dividends, you'd come up with something like $17 billion, but you think it's $200 billion.
Here, yeah.
You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
These vaccines are highly, highly effective.
Vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
They're really, really good against variants.
Everyone who takes the vaccine is not just protecting themselves, but reducing their transmission to other people and allowing society to get back to normal.
Get your first shot, and when you're due for your second, get your second shot.
Get the immunity levels up so that you get almost no whatsoever.
People say they are not going to get it.
If you're vaccinated, you're not going to be hospitalized, you're not going to be in an ICU unit, and you're not going to die. If you are fully vaccinated, you no longer need to wear.
Anyone who is fully large or small, without wearing a mask or physical distancing. But what they can't do anymore prevent transmission.
We didn't have vaccines that block transmission. We got vaccines that help you with your health, but they don't transmissions. We need a new way of doing the vaccine.
Still pharynx of a person who's vaccinated and infected is the pharynx of an unvaccinated person.
Reports from our international colleagues, including Israel, vaccinated early.
And if you look at Israel, which has been a month to a month and a half ahead of seeing a
Okay, I think we heard. Hold on, let me stop this mess. Man, this thing is so retarded. Y'all don't even know what I'm going through over here while y'all trying to hear it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, just put the link.
Okay. All right.
You
let
can
me
put the
stop
link
that.
to my Instagram
So, yeah,
on there.
That was crazy. The bragging. Right, Veronica. It's the skipping for me. Lord, this is crazy. Now it's time I'm having problems with connection. Problems with connection. Why? Why am I having a problem with my connection?
I can't stand StreamYard. It's StreamYard.
I'm gonna have to start doing trying to use the
echoing
Zoom.
again.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Zoom is great.
Oh, let me mute. Let me mute. Go ahead, sis.
I said Zoom works great, like a lot better than StreamYard. I do not like StreamYard. You get all this extra stuff going on. But hopefully you guys saw it. If not, you can go to the Real Nurse of Detroit. I just posted those videos on my page, and you can take a look at them right now and listen to the words that they say. The only thing that I watch Bill Gates like a hawk is because he will tell you, because he wants to be known as to be like he's psychic and he's making these predictions, when in reality, he's planning it. That's his plan. And he was talking about smallpox also, because the damage wasn't done with Oh, thank you so much for the support. The damage wasn't done that they thought it was going to do with COVID. And the gain of function with COVID was they were going because you know that Dr. Fauci only does HIV AIDS research. So they combined that function that they're talking about is they wanted to make AIDS airborne. That's what they wanted to do. And the only infectious airborne disease that they knew would be to combine it with COVID because people don't know COVID, especially if you're not tropical. See, my parents are from Kenya, so I know about malaria. And COVID acts a lot like malaria, where it goes into the clotting. It starts out with like a little cold, then it goes into the inflammation, the cytokine storm, and then it goes into the clotting. So, because we're not international doctors and we don't see malaria in the United States, then they thought to be slick and combine that with the HIV AIDS. And this is really a bioterrorism. That's what they really doing. That and you listen to Bill Gates. Just take a moment and go back and listen to from the last 5 years if you can, from the TED Talks that he did to the current. This man is a billionaire. He pays. He goes through PBS, which we all know is a sponsored television. So he straight up pays to be seen. And he knows the more that you see him and the more
Yes,
that you
sis.
hear him, then you guys will follow. That's part of the spelling, the spell work that they're doing. And it's through the media. The media is just as guilty. Just like the songs you listen to, that Travis Scott situation, you had to be vaccinated to go to Travis Scott's concert. That's number one. And this is a different generation. There are some young millennials. I'm a millennial, but I'm on the old side. So those young people, I didn't even
Right.
know who Travis Scott is. I'm like, who is Travis Scott? Some people
Right.
who went, they were
Who the
vaccinated.
heck?
Yeah, I don't know him. So the reason why they went into cardiac arrest is because they were playing with brain waves. It's frequency. So they had um
Yes.
this brain wave. You know what? I low key can put all the videos on my TV. I didn't even think about that. But I did a video on that
I'm
on my
glad you brought
TikTok.
that up, sis. Be
Hmm.
oh,
Go
yeah.
ahead.
Yes, real quick. Sis, I always talk to them about the brainwave mapping and the brainwave frequencies and the wave formatting and how these things are affecting the body. And it's like they got so glad you even brought this up because just like how those people were dropping and this and that because they were like literally blood clotting and all kind of things going on because those frequencies actually literally set off the ignition of this stuff. And it was so sad
Yep.
that these people were put in this position. They trying to do it again with this Drake and the other dude, Drake and Kanye concert, girl. I didn't even say nothing, talk to you about that.
I kept,
That's a whole
and
nother
I was
subject.
on
But
my
either way, yeah,
podcast. I
so
was
it's
like, stop going
ooh,
to these concerts. It's not about somebody giving you something because it's a big crowd. It's about the
that's right.
frequency. Like the 808s that they always talk about, boom like an 808, and they put it on all the rap songs.
Yep.
808 is not a great frequency. It's a very low vibrational. It makes you very impulsive. It's a fear frequency. So you see so many people still scared. We've been through the pandemic for 20 months. Whatever you've been doing, you ain't got corona, keep doing it. Get outside, get some fresh air, get some sunshine, get your vitamins. Exercise. Stay quarantined away from just stay with your household. But the problem is this. When a house is divided, you can't win. If somebody in your household is getting
That's right,
vaccinated
sis.
and you're not, out of fear. Fear will never cure anything. We have to do stuff out of faith, and knowledge is power. So we know this that
That's
when
right.
we go in and we do an EKG, which is measuring the electrical impulses in your heart, we also do an EEG. When you've had a seizure or something has changed and they think it's brain related, they're measuring the frequencies and the electrical currents in your brain. So what's happening with Travis Scott? He's at a low hertz. So maybe 40 hertz, I don't know, with the weird music they were playing in the background the whole concert. Eventually, that changed the brain waves, which is connected to your heart. It slowed down the heart. Like if you meditate and you go on here and go through and listen to an 808 by itself, or go through and listen to a 40 hertz um sound, it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. It's not music to your ears, but what it does, it will control your heart. Your breathing will slow down. So what happened was those vaccinated people have something within them that activated with the hertz of the music. It slowed their heart rate down. And when your heart rate beats too slow, when your heart beats too slow, you go into cardiac arrest. That's why them kids died at that concert. And if you don't believe that, go look up all the soccer players. More than, I don't even know how many. I want to say more than 90 players have been dropping down in the middle of a soccer game. These are pro athletes that have their own doctor. I don't know
Yes,
if they're
sis.
vaccinated or
Yes.
not. And then look at all the basketball players that are
Yes,
all of a
yes, they
sudden
were,
getting
sis.
blood
They were,
clots.
and the basketball players, sis. The basketball players, some of the sport, it's the same exact thing. You're right, and they were vaccinated. Just to clarify,
Yep.
and that's disclaimer, whatever. But they
They're
said that
getting
they
out
were.
of,
It wasn't out
and
my mouth.
they're being removed from a sport as a professional athlete. Listen, I'm a college athlete, so I understand the work and time that goes to get to that level. However, we won't take anything, because you can be banned from the sport just taking the wrong type of vitamin. So most of these athletes. Oh, and there was a football player that just went down and died. He was 33 years old, talking about he had a seizure in the shower. No, ma'am. No, you mandate these football, soccer, basketball players to take it, or they're out of the league. So it's either your career or you take this vaccine. Then they're dropping dead. Then what? You're not saying it's a vaccine, because it is. They don't want it to tie back with the blood clotting, with the heart, especially men. You're going to see mostly men. There was one soccer player. It was a girl, professional soccer player. Her and her brother both got vaccinated. They both died in their 20s. This is not okay. The thing is, yes, and watch Ready Player One, because that's what meta is. Meta in Hebrew means death. See, you got to pay attention to all the signs. I'm about to get up out of Facebook. Facebook, if you watch him, I call him Data. If you ever watch Star Trek, Data had them green eyes and he was pale as I don't know what. Mark Zuckerberg looks just like Data, because he gonna collect your data and use it against you. That's all they want, is the data. So that's why there's the death of the celebrity status, because you are
Yes.
the new celebrity. They want to know everything you're doing. You're a part of the
Yep.
algorithm. You are the hot commodity that they sell your information. That's what all of this is about. It's about you. And you always have a choice, even when you feel like you don't. We have a choice to stop when we get pulled over by a police officer. We have a choice of how we're going to act when that police officer asks us for our ID, just like you have a choice to take this vaccine or not. My thing is, you're not telling everybody the benefits versus risk. And you're making it almost, you're trying to change laws and coerce people into doing it. So at the end of the day, you're not going to make me do nothing. Period. You sending these little white boys into these schools to shoot up the place because
Period.
enough kids is not getting vaccinated and dying quick enough. So you are brainwashing. I know there's a group on Facebook with all these little white boys in it. Y'all arming these little white boys, and here we are as Black Africans, African Americans, whatever you want to call it. They rape, steal, kill, and destroy. And who does that in the Bible? The devil. This is beyond. This is spiritual warfare. You can't fight them. You can't do what they do. You can't go to their level, because at the end of the day, the truth stands alone. Period. The truth will stand, and the truth will set you free. I don't go stoop to your level. If I got to take my kids up out this school and homeschool them, I will, to protect mine. What you're not going to do, you're not going to knock on my door, because I don't got to answer it. You're not. You're not going to come in here doing nothing to me and mine. Period. But they want us to go out here and kill each other. That's what they want. We have been brainwashed.
Yes, they trying to, sis. They trying to, I was talking about this last week, Veronica. They are trying to incite that purge. That's why they implanted that in people's minds. That was another way format to let people know that yes, we're not saying it, but we're allowing this, and this a time. That's why they did. You see, they enforced the law in a couple of places. I know in California, it's like when people go into like say if somebody go into a store, right, says, do you know they can steal up to $1,000 worth of stuff, walk out that store. Listen, and they are told and instructed to let them. What the hell is this? Is that
Okay,
a
I'm
real
gonna tell you
purge or
why.
what?
Let me tell you something.
Come on, talk about it,
That
sis.
$1,000. So you see, I worked with a nurse who stole the green cards and was selling them for $200 a pop. They set her up.
Yes,
And guess
sis.
what they did? They set her up to buy 5 cards. How much is that? $1,000. Now
A
they're making a
thousand.
mockery of her. So you see her with a federal case. She done lost her job. They walked her out in handcuffs, saying you selling these fake. They're not even fake. They're real because we work for the government. So you are.
Right.
So they couldn't even charge her on that, but they set her up to get to the magic number of $1,000. My life is worth more
Right.
than $1,000. So they set you up.
She make that in a week though. That was crazy, sis. That was
But
stupid.
it was. She didn't have to do that.
That
Because
was
my thing is,
crazy. You make that.
just get an
You make more
exemption.
than that in a week, sis. Come on, I know too many nurses. I mean, not trying to put your businesses, but people know y'all get
No.
bread. But I'm saying she making more than that in a week. Come on. What what
Yeah,
what what
but
possessed you to do that, sis?
I blame Kamala and Biden. You're not paying people enough. Women are out here, like I'm a single mother. I had co-parent or whatever, but people out here dirty. They dirty, and we need money. At the end of the day, we at the bedside risking our life. We've been sacrificed at the bedside. They're not paying us no extra. We deserve to get paid extra, but you have a hierarchy. And this is the thing about the Aquarian age. In the Aquarian age, all that all of that respect you think you about to get because of your title is out the window, baby. We all on the same playing field. Ain't no hierarchies or nothing. You gonna be judged by the content of your character. And if you ain't right, you're gonna be held accountable. Period. And it's gonna come down way faster than karma. This ain't even about karma. It's about
Yes.
accountability. That's why we went from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age when you started seeing
Yep.
Bill Cosby and R. Kelly going to jail. We knew about that
Yep.
for so long. So why now? Because this is a new day,
Right.
baby. The past of how we did everything, we want to go back to normal. Ain't no normal. That wasn't normal. Period. So at the end of the day, this is
Period.
also pay attention. There's a lot of sex trafficking going on out here. These elite,
Yep.
your favorite politicians, your favorite entertainers. It is the death of the celebrity status. They ain't
Yep.
right. You see
Yep.
the baby beating on his girlfriend and discrediting her,
Yep.
and
Look at Young
these
Pharaoh. Since you know
narcissists.
about, hold on, I don't even know if you know about Young Pharaoh. I never asked you about him, but have you ever heard of a dude called Young Pharaoh?
Mm-mm.
Okay, but he's a big YouTube when it comes to metaphysics and stuff in that part of the community, spiritual stuff, right? Sis, do
Mm-hmm.
you know this dude has been beating his girlfriend? He was taking drugs. Now he went and shot up the house, girl. She had moved out and all that. They've been together, been building their YouTube for years, girl. Got kids together. Shot the house while her and the kids in there. He done went plumb nuts.
That's what I'm
Girl, it's
saying.
so
You
much.
gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't rap right, but they talk a great game and they
Yep.
throw around these titles, but that don't mean that they okay. You can't listen to everybody. You have to consider the source. This and it's
Concernment.
plain as day. It's in your face. You can see it. You do your research on that person. You see consistently over time they not right. What makes you think they're gonna turn a corner and be right today? This is exposure, not just being exposed to the virus, but the virus is taking that mask off. You see people for who they are, believe them. Period.
Period.
They been pedophile. They been out here they say it. I'm kissing my
Yep.
baby. I'm doing this on the mouth. What? You kissing your
Ooh.
grandchild in the mouth? And now your voice done changed? You heard Biden. I said, now what now? You did what?
My 1-year-old grandchild like to kiss me in the mouth. I'm sorry, excuse me. You better not be kissing my baby in the mouth. I don't care who you are. Don't kiss my baby. No. You can love on my baby and all that. You need to. What grown ass man kisses a baby in the mouth? Ugh.
Why?
It's for what? It's so many red flags out here. It don't make.
Why?
For what?
Sis.
For what? I'ma love my
They just sick.
grandkids when I get to that point. But right now, it's an attack on black women. Because you have to be of childbearing age. This when you see and I'm no offense to the LGBTQ community, but all I know is they're experimenting, taking out uteruses from these childbearing age women. So I'm a part of that. I have 2 daughters. Those are the ones that are being sex trafficked and kidnapped because they need your body parts to implant in a transgender. So why is
Transhumanism, guys, trans. We talked about this a lot this past week. I'm sorry, sis. Go ahead, because you're hitting on shit I've been talking about the last week and a half. Go ahead, sis.
Why are you having my baby at 6 years old drawing rainbows for the LGBTQ community? For what? What that got to do with her education? Why are you turn on Disney? Why do you have Disney talking about I'm coming out? I was Susie yesterday, but now I'm Shamar today. For what? Why do kids need to know this? You watch these cartoons too. It's slowly breadcrumbing. They're trying to implant these things to make it okay. Now, I don't know if this is true. What I do know is all of these men, elite men, including Bill Gates, was tied to Jeff Epstein. The reason why they were tied together, he was saying, well, I was tied in the interview. He said he was tied to him because he wanted to get money for one of his foundations. Under the guise of the foundation, what Bill Gates does, he goes to Africa to steal ideas. Just like his boy, Dr. Fauci. They steal it, and then what do? They patent it because it takes a lot of money to patent the idea. No difference than if you don't trademark your stuff, like my stuff ain't trademarked. People been using my name, putting them on t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. Baby, when I trademark my stuff, I'm coming for that ass in court. That's how you keep people accountable. Black folks will not go to court because we don't want people in our business. But baby, let me tell you something. You have to go to court. That's the only way you expose this stuff. The only way. Get your money, baby, because this ain't gonna stop unless you put a stop to it. Unless we just don't give it any energy. You have to stop it. And even the legislature, you can call your local representative because it ain't even about the presidency. The presidents are and the vice president, they're puppets. They do what they told to do. But when we have the election at the year after the presidency or 2 years after, that's who you need to be going for because you got to apply pressure. Now, the president, vice president, Kamala, she can't do nothing. She don't got no power. She got power over the Senate or the House or whatever. That's all she do. But she also had money that was given to her campaign. So what she has to do is you scratch my back, I scratch yours. I donated money to your campaign. What you're gonna do is you're gonna change that law that I want you to change. Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood was originally like she took money from Planned Parenthood. That's why I'm coming up with that. Kamala Harris took money from Planned Parenthood for her campaign while she was running for vice president. Now, why is that significant? Planned Parenthood was designed for Hispanic and Black women to go after Hispanic and Black women and their uteruses. This ain't no different. Sex trafficking ain't no different. It's just on a bigger global scale. And that's why you don't see no Black people
Larger.
since Malcolm X. Yes, it's a larger scale. And that's why you'll see people since Malcolm X standing up for Black women. That's why I'm like, why y'all not protecting us? You protect a Karen who Karen is part of the problem. She ain't no different than the KKK. KKK Karen, not and a Kevin. Y'all producing little Kevins, putting guns in their hands and sending them off to school. Why did that man in Michigan, here, the school is an hour away. Since that day, every school, all in the same county, the school was right next door to me. They closed them because the kids keep coming to school with guns. Y'all got to do something about this because this is beyond discrimination. In the city, we don't have that problem. And you got access to guns in the city. Drug dealers, gang bangers, all that stuff. Guess what they got? It's called a metal detector. Y'all will go. This is my problem. And I went straight to Big Gretch where you want to put on some Cardis. But how about this? Put some freaking metal detectors in these schools. You'll do it in the city because we're known as criminals, but we don't go into school shooting up the place. You'll protect the airport with all you got. You'll check everybody and all that. You'll protect the courthouse with everything you got, but you won't protect my kids? Oh, you got another thing coming, baby. I'm not about to shut up. No.
That's
This ain't
right.
right. It's
And they
not right.
part to play. All these animals and they parents have not and will not get away with and them pay the right ones, which is us. A lot of this we can't worry about when it comes to certain things, but like we need to be building on our own, not worried about what we can get from them, but wherever they need to take care of or whatever they need to replenish when it comes to certain things as far as paying for their treacherous, disgusting, filthy acts. That's what we need to have them doing. Period. Sis.
Seriously.
Period.
It's they come to kill, steal, and destroy. Your life doesn't mean anything. It's no different. So for me, even with them coming for me at my job, that's a civil rights act. Like I'm going straight to EEO. You have to report this stuff. Don't leave. Don't just up and leave your job because you're being bullied or whatever. Report them, expose them, get a case, make them be accountable, show their face, tell them, hey, this is what's going on. Y'all can't just stand there and be, I'm like, what you not about to do? Baby, I bully a bully in a minute. You not coming for me or mine. I promise you that. I will be in court for harassment in a minute. Yeah, and Fauci did that too. What he would do is if your baby had a diagnosis of whatever HIV is called medical kidnapping, he would take the babies and put them in an orphanage because you didn't want to give them B12 or whatever medicine they recommended. And so they would put the babies in the orphanage and then they would start experimenting on them with experimental drugs. He did that in 1984. So he would do all the experimentation on babies in the orphanage because they didn't have to have parental consent because they didn't have parents. Because he took them away from the parents. And the nurses, y'all ain't no damn better. They going along with whatever the doctor's orders. Well, you have to have an 85% grade average to get through nursing school. Nursing school was very difficult. While doctors have a 50% grade point average and they do what their organization tells them, there's a problem here. Even the American Medical Association said we need more black and brown people in these experiments. So we're going to go ahead and support this. No, you're not. Are you kidding me? This man has not lost his license, but he's working within the experimentation guidelines. And so it's up to you again if you want to be in that experiment. You have no idea what he's going to give you. You have no idea because they don't have to disclose all that information. They are testing in general. Boom. That's it. And that's all they're going to tell you. I'm not taking no medicine. I'm not taking nothing that I don't know nothing about. But yes, they take them babies from Planned Parenthood and they start experimenting on them. They use their stem cells and other stuff. I'm sorry, I don't know if you're talking. I don't know if you can hear me.
I'm I'm muting it because of the little echo. I'm on the computer still because that's the only way I can share screen. So I'm just muting it so people could hear you clear and it's not like an echo. Were you at? What, did you want to say something about this stuff that I was showing about
Yeah,
the
these are the
kids
crimes
being
against,
proven
yes, crimes
guilty
against
and
humanity. I want to see this because I haven't even seen this list myself.
no?
Oh wow, the president
Okay,
of
let's play.
Canada.
Yeah.
I was saying that I was like, Biden
Yep.
don't look like nobody. That's a clone or something. That's not him.
Yeah.
Cause
It's
my
it's
thing is,
been, and I'm like, how people say, man? It's been 6 different people. Look, sis, it's 6 different people. No,
oh
it ain't.
my
It's like
goodness,
4 of them to be honest. These just 6 different picks, but it's 4 different ones. Look at it. It's crazy.
oh my goodness.
Look at Michael. This Michael at the young age. He go Bill Gates a picture with them.
Let me take
He
these
go
glasses off. I'm like, I can't see.
Obama himself.
Wow.
Let me zoom. Let me see. That's the video. I think Pence
Can you put
got an
that link
actor
in the
portraying
comments?
him.
I gotta see
Treason.
that.
Okay, sis. Yeah, I would definitely do that. I'll put it in the comments. Let me
Look
copy
at
it real
Mike
quick.
Pence.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Oh, here I go. Hold on, this thing getting on my nerves.
Yeah, I think they
The
were doing
computer
that.
acting
You
up
know,
as
if
soon as you
you're,
said do that.
I know, right?
I'm gonna do it. Hold on, let me let it wait, catch up, cause it's acting crazy, trying to shut down or some nonsense. Don't do that. Okay, I think
That
I got
you
it
said
now.
they put aborted babies in the food.
Yes, they put it in all kinds of restaurants, but they put it in certain canned goods and stuff like preservatives and shit. They use these people weird.
Wow.
Right under where you told me. Okay, all right, bro. Let me go back up and look for the link real quick and grab that. But yeah, I want y'all. Hold on, let me finish this real quick, then I'm gonna grab it. I might drop it again, bro. So hold on a second. So I don't gotta dig for it because I want y'all to see this. Crazy. Yeah. So it show everything.
Yes, Martha Sanger, Planned Parenthood. You have to look her up. She was very racist.
Yep.
And I actually people are blaming Biden for all of this, and it's really Trump. Trump is the one who signed the executive order to do the gain of function research, but now they're looking for the executive order and they can't find it all of a sudden. She looked like a man to me.
In an isolated system, entropy can only
Mm-mm. Some of them do look like men though, for real. Bush's junior cousin, he said. I don't know what happened to her. She must have got kicked off.
Yes, sis. You see what it did? It
Oh
always, but listen,
wow.
I ain't even got to play the rest of it. Y'all seen that, right? Y'all seen that, sis?
I was like, he
Craziness,
don't look his
craziness, craziness.
yeah. Scary
So
man.
yeah, the brother wanted me to play something. Drop the link again, brother, so I can try and pull it up. I know you said you sent it up somewhere. I'm looking up, but I don't really see it. Da, 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 da. But you see how it act when I try to share something, bro. It's like, nope, time to kick you out.
Wow.
It get real
That's on
horrible, for real,
YouTube?
for real. Yep.
Okay.
No, that video is actually from this channel. I dropped the link in. I dropped it in the back, sis, too, so you'll have it. But yeah, that video is in the link, guys. If you guys want to pull it up, so you can show it to people, so they can be like eye opening, like looking at this. It's like, come on now, we got to read together, guys. We can't be sleep to this stuff. Like, I know it. I know they're mind bending people and taking people to the point of almost no return. But like, we got to come back. We stronger than this. We way stronger. We got to remember who we are, what we're doing, our purposes, and keep moving from there. Here is the link, guys, right here. So if y'all want to pull it up, y'all can pull it up. Pull it up. Schumann Show, drop the link now. I'm at the bottom, so that I can pull it up real quick, brother. Put it in the link again real quick, whatever the link is you want me to play real quick before we get out of here, bro, so I can get on that. Got a little running to do. Link about the sickle rabbit telling what they put in our food. Yes, sis, I've showed it. Exactly, they do. They've been doing that forever. That on top of other stuff, not just the fetuses, but full grown humans. They had
Oh my
reports
god.
some years back of McDonald's having finding human remains in their meat processing plant,
Oh
and then
my
they,
god.
yeah, sis, they years ago they been brought this out, and then they talked about it. When they talked about it, they tried to say, "Oh, that was fake news." You know how they'll say it's fake news, it's fake news. Why is it fake news now? And how did y'all? Where did this story come from? And like, who just conjured up this particular story? Then there was the rabbi, this big famous Jew, this really high rabbi. He did an interview. I've been searching for that thing. They done deleted it off of YouTube, out my playlist and all. But this was some years back. He was doing the interview, and they were asking him all this stuff. He said, "Yeah, we hear about the McDonald's and you guys putting babies in the food, and this
Oh
and that."
my god.
Yes, girl, the dude started laughing, right? Check this out. Here go the rabbi. He was like, heh, heh. He said, we'll tell them that they so stupid. We'll tell them that the baby is in the food. They're still going to eat it. Yeah, we put it in the sausage. We put it in the hamburger. Yes, he did.
Ooh.
That video was viral. It had like millions of views. So it ain't like people ain't see or hear that. I don't even know how McDonald's stayed in business after that. Just on the simple fact he had the nerve to say that.
Right. You know what's crazy though that you talk about? Yeah. What did they say? Did somebody say something about reptilia?
Yep.
Uh,
Let me see where it's at. I did see that somewhere. Hold on, sis. Let me find it. Um.
them lizard people.
Yep. Them
Yeah,
lizard
lizard,
people.
lizard. They so evil.
Yep.
Let me not get started on no Jewish because I don't want to get. You remember
Right.
when
Oh yeah. Let me take that back. Disclaimer.
yeah,
Disclaimer.
disclaimer, because remember what they did to Nick Cannon, right? They took
Right, but
everything
it was
away.
the man made the video though. I mean, I'm just you. Oh, see, hard
You
to
just
explain. Saw
quoting.
that it was a viral video. I ain't lying. I'm just talking about something I heard. I don't know how
Yep.
true it is, so it's a disclaimer. I don't know how
That-
true the information is. Look, but
and that's
I'm
why they
telling
was
what I heard.
claiming they were being harassed too. They said on what is it? Not Ramadan. What they said Hanukkah. They said somebody had some weighted something weighted with a note on it, and the note said that everybody in power, CDC, FDA, all of those people who are at the top, including the media, all of the media outlets, Viacom, everything, are ran by Jewish people. That's a fact. And all I know is the Bible even says, and they don't even read the Bible, they go by the Quran. So what they say is
Mm-hmm.
the Bible says the who comes to kill, steal, and destroy, and the author of confusion is the devil. Now you know how you have that show called Black-ish? They're mixed or whatever. They kind of black, but they kind of not.
Right.
Apply that same thing to
Mm-hmm.
ish. They're not the original Jews, not the ones in the Bible,
Exactly.
but they try to brainwash y'all to think that they holier than thou. But you see what's going on, and you see who's running it. I'll leave it at
Exactly.
that.
The
Do
ish.
your own research.
It's a lot with that ish, sis.
A lot, a whole lot, and we have to know where these religions came from. The colonizer. The colonizer came over with their patriarchy and their religion to control the masses. So as you see, like Joel Osteen is trending right now. He was stealing money from the church. Remember when that flood happened down there? He didn't want to open the doors and let nobody in. But you holier than thou with
Yep.
he got the whole basketball stadium. You got a basketball stadium with school buses, and you wouldn't even let people in the flood. You seeing people's character. And that's not even. He's a Christian. Let me tell you something. It's a business at the
But
end of the
sis,
day.
did you see that this week I just posted about this nut job. Did you see that this week, girl, a plumber went in work in the bathroom,
He found the money in the
Veronica?
walls.
Open. Guess
Yep.
what falls out the wall, Veronica? Six
The
hundred
money
and
Joe
some thousand
Osteen
dollars. That
he been stealing
Why is the money in the church walls? Why is Joe
because he
Osteen
been
holding money and
stealing.
hiding it in the walls? Why he didn't
Because
want
he been
nobody in his
stealing it.
church because he was scared they was gonna find that money? Come on
You stop paying
now.
these people. Quit giving them your hard-earned money. It's a business, baby. They don't already don't pay no taxes. You don't gotta pay to go. You don't got to pay to worship God
Yep.
or whoever you want to worship. I don't care who you worship. I don't care what your religion is. But at the end of the day, your leaders are crooked. Period. And they try to control you. How dare you?
Period.
These pastors be the main ones having all kinds of extramarital affairs, but they gonna condone you as a
Yep.
woman for having sex when you want to have sex, baby. That's on the hierarchy of needs. Sex, food, water, shelter is on the bottom of the pyramid. It is a need. You don't get to tell people what they do can and cannot do with their life if you ain't got your life right, baby. I don't follow no man for what? These men are crooked, and they're the heads of
Right.
these churches. This is cult behavior. The ones that come after you because you unvaccinated, that's cult like behavior, baby. You been brainwashed, honey. You they regurgitating stuff they see on the news. Girl, bye. Goodbye. Do not tell me nothing. I know exactly what's going on. And I'm not going again, you do not have to be quiet. Don't let them scare you into be closing your mouth. If you know something, say something. Period. That's what they keep saying. Oh, when that shooting happened, they kept saying, "Oh, um, these kids already knew." Yes, they did, and the black ones stayed home. Because they talk to each other. They talk to their families. We got to get back to our family structure. That's the only way we getting out of this. Get back, get your house in order. That means talk. Forgive those who have to be forgiven. Now, if they toxic, what we do with cancer, we remove the cancer quick. If there is a tumor, I'm removing the tumor. I don't care who you are. You cannot stay here. You can go, you can go wherever you want to go straight to hell if you want to. And that's another thing talking about hell. Let's talk about that. If you're a Christian, in Genesis 1:1, what does it say? Genesis 1:1 says, God created the heaven and the earth. He did not create no hell. This is hell, baby, because we walking amongst devils. And they describe what the devil is, the author of confusion. You ain't got to be confused. You don't. The knowledge is here, but it's all about who you listen to. And that's my message. That's all I got. But the truth will always set you free. No matter, I'm listen, I say the same thing to my daughter. Don't lie to me. Baby, you'll never be in trouble for telling me the truth. Never. Do not lie to me. I'm not the one. Because, baby, the way my intuition is set up, I'm going to know. And then I'm going to be angry. You don't never have to stoop to their level. You never have to do them how they did you. You don't have to be worried in fear, live in fear. Be who you are 100% of the time, because this is the time to stand up and speak your mind. It's a free country. Unless you want it to be a communist country, you'll sit and continue to take what they're doing. But don't worry about
They
nothing.
just keep knocking me out, sis. Keeps knocking me out. Keep knocking me out.
I know. They hate on you,
Mm-mm.
girl. They hate on
It's
you.
so annoying. Soon as broke, he me to pull up something with a youth. I want to try and share that. I don't know if this is what you're talking about, Veronica. I'm gonna pull it up and see what you think about it, or why he wanted me to pull it up real quick. Let's see.
Thank you guys in the comments section. I'm just looking at the comments and I'm laughing with y'all. Yes, Stockholm syndrome. Yes, these are the zombies they were talking about. The zombie apocalypse is going on now because they have been injected and they're mind numbing. Zombies don't have a brain of their own.
Mm-hmm.
This is the apocalypse the CDC was talking about. This is it. We're in it. We're here now.
Look
Now
at
what you
it.
gonna do? Stock your house
Yep.
up. Make sure you got a
And they
deep
were
freezer. Huh? I can hardly hear you. I don't know if it's just my
yes, sis,
side.
they was talking about it like
Let me go out and come back in.
yes. I said that's crazy. It's delaying, and I'm let it catch up. Okay, guys. All right, guys. She's gonna come back in. So y'all talking about this apocalypse thing that they've been planning and plotting, eliminating a clear history of more destruction for us against our race, against our genes, not only against our race in general, as far as the current people, but actually our genes, which is all of our children, children, from trying to go from the back to the front. I see you in the back, Veronica. Give me a second, baby. It's delaying. It's showing. It's not quite clear to say add you to the stream. So just be patient for a second, hon. I don't know this stupid thing. It's gonna pop up in a minute. Hold on one second. Refresh something. There we go. Veronica, you hear me?
Barely.
Okay, I think trying hating on me.
I just
Y'all
texted you. I was
flirting
like,
with Veronica when she come up here.
I know, right,
Somebody.
girl?
Yeah, she
We
beautiful.
too
Look at that
powerful with the information. When you come with that
that
knowledge,
beautiful smile. That person go
thank you.
on with it. Talk about it. You mute up because you know this acting stupid. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm finna mute for a second.
Okay, I don't know if can everybody hear me? Drop a zombie in the comments if you can hear me. Let me see a zombie emoji. Since we're in the zombie apocalypse and they under a spell, drop an emoji for a zombie in the comments if y'all can hear me. I
Zombie,
I want to see the
what's up?
zombies. Where my zombies at? You know, I call on my page on TikTok. I have created a group. My group is called the V Hive. Um, like Beyonce and them, but I'm V. I'm nurse practitioner V by profession. My name is Veronica, but yeah, we have the V Hive because we're the worker bees. We go to work, so they be dropping the bumblebees when I'm coming through with the facts. They just start. Here come the bees. The worker bees come through. You know, we all kings and queens, and we have to know where we came from, and we have to know who you are, you know, and how powerful you are. And, you know, we have been dubbed as the minority, but really and truly, are we? They want to make sure that we're reminded that we're people of color. Like what color? Cause y'all clear. Like, come on now, clear like the nasal spray. Don't forget to get that nasal spray. Shameless plug. It's not mine, but I'm just saying this has xylitol, which is an artificial sweetener in it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Xylitol. Where is it? Sorry. Xylitol.
Sis, drop the link. Put the name, sis.
Sorry,
Put
I
the
got a phone
proper
call.
spellings and
Yes, it
stuff in
has
the back real
xylitol in
quick,
it,
and
and
then
that
I'll
helps
copy
clear
it and
out the
I'll put
nasal
it in the chat.
passageway. And then you use your mouthwash for your mouth. Just remember that's key. Plus your vitamin D, key. You know, get plenty of sleep, and this has to be done consistently. And those things, along with vitamin A, if you do get sick, um, you know, just make sure all of this ain't is clear and you are thinking straight. We've had a lot of, yeah, they're definitely hybrid. They have, you know, narcissists and these psychological issues are created. They're created. Maybe not in the lab, so to say, but you know, capitalism has a lot to do with creating the problem and then you create the solution to capitalize on that person. No different than an abuser or a narcissist, or like Eminem was talking about how his mother wanted stuff to be wrong with him. He had Munchausen's disease, where you would actually, you know, you wanted all of this
Mm-hmm.
attention from the illness of your child. We've seen that in the media where they pretend that their kid is so sick and they have GoFundMe's. Thank you, hard to explain. I appreciate that. But yeah, you know, this is what this is. I see them zombies coming through now. It's a lot of zombies. So that's my followers. They just will start putting zombies everywhere. Like, oh, we don't even gotta put brainwash. It's contagious out here because, and we have to. And in some instances, I actually feel sorry for them. I do. I feel sorry because they're not woke enough, and I know who I am, and I'm very connected. Matter of fact, I'm going to Kenya. I got to get up out of here for a minute. I'm going to Kenya in June, and I'll be there for 6 weeks. That's where my family
Ooh,
is. That's where my roots are. So I feel sorry for those that are
yes.
disconnected. They're malfunctioning. They are
Right,
listening and brainwashed and following whatever the TV says. By the way, the TV has no
right.
medical degree. Neither does Bill Gates. So you do not have to follow anybody. Be who you are. And
That's
yes,
right.
know that you come from royalty. Oh, thank you. Bees know royalty when they see it. So whether you support me or
Facts.
not, and that's the thing that I live by. I get haters all the time because my voice is reaching
Yes.
many. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
either you love me or you hate me. But if you hate me, you still watching. I'ma always be on your mind because you're gonna try to take me down or whatever.
Say that,
If
sis.
you love me, I'll always be in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I hope you guys continue to love
That's
those
right.
that love you back and be healthy, be happy, and be well. So that's all I got.
Yes, Veronica, you know we love you. You know my chat members
Oh, I
love you.
can't
Every
hear
time you
you.
come through, your information is always fire. You always bringing the truth. You always real. There's no pretending and trying to act a certain way. Dang, she got cut out. She'll probably be back up just to say bye, guys. But you know, it's no pretending or anything with her. Y'all know Veronica is always spit the truth when she's come up here. She's giving us information, things to help us stay healthy. She actually enforces a lot of stuff I try to tell you guys about being healthy. You know, I had the products to build your immune system, get you cleansed, flushed out, get all this stuff out of you so you can get prepared and build yourself up. If you're interested, you know, I don't like pumping myself, but I'm told I need to at least sometimes. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to drop my information again in the chat. Make sure you go to AK Randall's Natural Nature. Um, and yeah, make sure you're getting what you need to get yourself healthy if you're not doing it already. A lot of people are into health already, so they know what to do, you know, what have you. But if you're going to purchase things and products from other people, why not support your sister? So you can do that too. So make sure you guys
Yes.
are doing that. And
Support. We
yeah, let's
gotta
do
support
that.
each other. That's all we got at this point. And I will
Yeah.
give you my link as well if you need anything or you want to drop me a line on TikTok or any of my social medias. I'm gonna give it to you. So, sister, um, and if you are in the state of Michigan or any traveling through here,
Okay.
you get sick, I can always see you via telemedicine if you need anything and recommend stuff. Or if you're out of
All right.
state,
Y'all heard that.
yep. All I could do out of state is I can give you a consult, and I'm pretty cheap. I do not take insurance because I don't want the government in my business and in my pocket. Period.
Hmm.
They're
That's
not gonna
right.
control what I can and cannot do. So I'm just straight cash. So
Yes.
I hope that everybody's well and stay well.
Yes, stay well, healthy, and secure in yourself, your spirit, keeping your mind up, not falling for the lies and conjuncture of BS that they keep putting in your mind. Wave formatting and brain mapping, all these frequencies of continuous low vibrations and stories. We got to just get ourselves together, make sure we are doing what we need to do, make sure that we are handling everything that we need to handle as far as our families, preparing them mentally, getting them prepared to know what's going on. We love Veronica so much. She'll be back again to share with us again. You know, she's busy a lot of times, but we definitely will have her back to go over some stuff and make sure that we are staying aware, especially if any updates. She'll be jumping on here with us for sure. Make sure you guys do go right over to, and subscribe to Real Nurses of Detroit. She's always dropping information. She may just jump on there when she's at work or something going on to let y'all see what's going on. She be real about it. She don't hold no bars. She let y'all know the real deal. So subscribe to my girl so y'all can stay hooked on the information. And we're gonna make sure we come back with anything we know y'all need to be updated with. We know that you guys need to be informed on. She is in this field. She's working in this daily. She wants to make sure that we are very well informed. She is all about protecting our people. And we had some things going on in the scenes. Y'all hit me on my email if y'all want to be a part of it. We ain't gonna keep talking about stuff, but hey, we done talked about it. And if you're interested, make sure you give some input. If you may be able to contribute with something that you feel like, hey, I know what they're talking about. I think I can contribute. You know, I have a lot of legal information. You know, I know a little bit about the legalese. That's all we need. You know, you contribute too. So make sure you hit my email and let us know because we are in the works of some stuff right now. And we really appreciate you guys coming out. Did you have something else to say, Veronica, before I get out of here, babe?
Yeah, I don't update YouTube that much, but you're welcome to subscribe because I gotta lay low. You know, they coming for my license
Mm-hmm.
in the next 2 months or so. But my TikTok is probably the most up to date, and you can comment and reach me through the DM. So TikTok and Twitter, I'm posted multiple times a day over there. But I'm gonna try to get out the meta universe. This virtual reality ain't for me.
Yep.
I deal with the real. So hit me up on TikTok. You can subscribe to my YouTube. and we dropped the link that has all of my social media platforms on there, and how to book an appointment. It's also on there as well. So that's why I was late coming on here in between going on my full time job, dealing with kids. Um, what else do I have going on? Doing this podcast, and then
Attacks.
attack. Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, where did that come
Shoot.
from? That's a sneak. Okay, I'm
Yes,
here
sis.
to. I
They
hear the sneak.
on you.
Don't think I'm not just because I don't respond or react to it. Don't think I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'll try to strategize of how to counteract these things and protect myself a little bit better. But the biggest thing, I update TikTok as long because they did try to remove my page multiple times. So they try to mute me, but I'm still gonna talk. I don't care. Mute me if you
That's
want to,
right.
but when I lose a license, then I can be real ignorant. So it might be in your
Talk
best
about real
interest not
star
to mute me.
power.
Hey, we here. As long as I'm here and I have breath, I'm going to talk the truth. Period. But yeah, TikTok is probably the most information I have, but they do remove videos very quickly. So TikTok, hit me up on TikTok, Twitter, subscribe. So thank you so much for having me. By the way,
Yes.
I really appreciate this.
Thanks again for coming, baby. You already know I appreciate you because I love
Yes.
that your realness is bringing us truth and opening the portals in our minds to lies and bringing us factual information from the source that knows. We have to know these things so we can take care of ourselves and our families. You guys heard the nurse say that you can reach out to her. Make sure you get her contact information if you're in the area. Anything she can help with, and you don't have to worry about dealing with these type of chemicals and things being intrusive in your body when just trying to heal yourself. So make sure you're keeping her information. Stay in tune. If you're in the state of Michigan, she can handle hands-on. If not, maybe something virtual. So just reach out if you have any questions or concerns about any other health concern. It's not only with this. We're talking about this particular subject, but she is a nurse, so she handles any type of health concern. So keep that in mind as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. And until next time with Nurse Veronica, we really appreciate her, guys. As usual, we got to give her flowers while she is here and doing
Thank
everything she can to
you.
dedicate herself to bringing us this truth and reality. We really love you, baby, and we appreciate you. Already know, so that's.
I love you
But
back.
yeah, thanks so much, guys, for joining us. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed until later, and we out.